Hi everyone and welcome back. Another Barbie Dolls of the Week. So this week I have an unboxing that I want to do and also a taking off of the package, let's say. So last week I showed you this Surf and Style Sandy, and I feel like it's time to take her out of the package after however many years, because I couldn't find a date on this, but I'm pretty sure this would be like 80s, maybe late 80s, I don't know, mid 80s. Especially when you look at the doll and the clothes. That's what it reminds me of. And it does say movable head and arms, bendable legs, twist waist, rooted hair. Well, that's obvious. And it's by Tatsi. And this is where the back is nothing on it, which I think is unfortunate, but it's cheaper that way. And a good look at the face before we unbox her. So this is one of those, kind of like the current fashionistas, where you can put your hand in here, or finger, I mean, and just open it along the edge. So that's what I'm doing. And isn't it nice when you hear that opening sound? And I'm going to leave the other side attached and see what she is like. So, okay, well, before we go any further, this is what she looks like still in her shape. Let's unbend her legs. Oh, it clicks. And then give her a shape that's more normal. Fix her bathing suit in the front. She's got that sort of cover-up thing in the back, so that's nice. So yeah, she's pretty good quality for a clone doll, especially back then. And then I always love putting their arms down because I'm like, they've been holding it up all that time. So, okay, now she's got a headband type thing on, a plastic. Oh, that hair is going to drive me crazy. That won't stay down. I'll have to work on that. This headband I'm going to take off, so she's got some freedom with this. So there that is. Okay. So here's what she looks like. Honestly, it's kind of a weird looking face, and that's okay. I mean, sometimes they are, and it's not bad. It's just weird, and the hair really needs some combing or brushing. I mean, see what I can do with it, but not sure what kind of quality is. Smells not so good. So this will get washed. It just smells like it's been in an attic, which it probably was. Again, the package. I kind of like the package for what it was. It's got the flamingos and it's got the palm tree. So here she is. Here's a better look at the bathing suit and cover-up deal, which is kind of a stretchy. Let's take that off for a minute so you can see her with just the bathing suit. So this top part is the material of this, but it's attached to this material, so it's kind of one piece at that point. She does have the turnable waist, twist and turn kind of waist, and her arms move and they're flexible, but they don't bend. So I kind of like that because it's not stuck in one pose and it's not inflexible, but it has this, rubbery, like, hi girl. So, anyway, look at that hair. Oh boy. So I'll wash it, see if it, will come out as far as how it lays, that boop, boop. But, I've got cream rinse and stuff I can use on it. A lot of times I hear people asking the question how to wash dolls like this that have a little off smell to them from being in storage in an attic or wherever. And I always tell them, I just use dish liquid in the sink with warm water. It doesn't have to be hot when you're just cleaning them. And I mean, this isn't used, so you're not trying to get stains out or marks. And then, by the way, this just slips back on. I'm not going to put it on right now. But yeah, she's got a kind of weird face, but kind of pretty. What do you guys think of her? And did you guys ever have any Totsie dolls? I'm just wondering. I have no idea how much they were, but obviously these kind of dolls were always cheaper than Barbie, so. Okay, now I want to get to the main attraction today because I have a little story to tell you guys, and I mean a very little story. So a year ago in March, well, it'll be a year in March this year, when I was unemployed, and as you guys who've been watching for a while know, I was selling some dolls, and you can never tell looking around my place, that I sold over 30 dolls and a few other things too. But I did, and one of them that I sold was the super-sized Christy doll, the 18-inch, and she was new in the box. She had been out of the box just to look at. I took her out, I don't know if the previous owner did, just to look at her out of the box and then slip the whole thing back in. So other than that, she was new, and I sold it. I think that was the one that I sold for the most. I sold her for $371 last March. And I have to say that I was really glad at the time, and I was okay with it, but then it's one of those things you kind of regret later. It's like, oh, that's one of the only ones I sold that I really later wished I wouldn't have. And I sold her because I really wasn't that attached at the time, and I knew she would sell for a good price, but not that high, I didn't know. And that was excluding shipping, so shipping was extra. So anyway, recently I started looking for her again, and I just recently won her. So I want to show you guys and then tell you the even weirder part about it. So this one has been out of the box and is unattached from the background. So here's the box, and the stuff is still in here and still attached, including her stand, these blue pants that she has, and it looks like they've never been taken off. The stand is still in the corner here, and this box I just love. This is one of the things I really love is the box alone and these drawings with this supersized Christy. And, it's funny, they show 3 of them on here. And the 3 different looks. The bathing suit look, the dress look, and the pant look. So that's what that looks like. And now, let's take a look at the doll. I can get her out without decapitating her. So these are right out of the shipping box. And here she is, with her hair looking still good. Here's a really good look at her face. So she doesn't look exactly like the superstar Christy, but she does look good, and she has the two-tone hair, which I need to do a little bit of brushing on, not too much. It looks pretty good. Her outfit looks really good, a little bit wrinkled in the back, which is not unusual for a doll of this age. This is from the mid-70s, I think around 77 maybe, or 78. So maybe later 70s, more like it. The head does turn and move. So, yeah, it's really in good shape. Now, here's the kicker on this whole thing. So I bought this doll, and I was thrilled. I got it for just over $200, and it was free shipping. And I saw it was coming from Florida, and I'm like, that's where I sent the doll that I sold. Then I looked at the name of the seller, and it seemed familiar. So, I keep my papers when I sell anything on eBay just for a record. I keep the little second half or bottom half of the shipping label. And guess what? That's the same guy who bought my doll. This is the same doll that I sold last year, you guys. I just about flipped out. I couldn't believe it. So I don't know why he sold it again, but what are the odds that I would be the one who wins and buys that? Because there were a lot of people bidding on it. And, a lot of times, like the one I sold, it went for $371. This one I got for $212, so I am thrilled. So basically, I guess I rented it to him for a year, but mine, when I got it, or when I sold it, I mean, and got it, it was still attached. I'm going to see, maybe I can still attach it to the card again. I don't know if the things are in there, but this is the same doll, and she's home. She's back where she belongs. So I am so happy about that. I'm so glad to have her back, and I hope I don't sell her again until retirement. I do plan to sell a lot of dolls when I retire. So that's been my plan for a long time, and I'm hoping that I can keep her at least until then. And in the meantime, she's going to stay in pristine condition. She's going to look this good in 10 years too. So I just wanted to share the good news with you guys that Christy is back, the super size. And for those of you who haven't seen one of these in person, this is the size difference. So when you compare them to a normal 11.5-inch doll, you know, there's quite a bit of extra. And I don't know, does anybody know what price these sold for in the when they were first out? I would really like to know that. I'm just curious. I mean, the average Barbie back then, I don't know, maybe $10, depending on where you bought it. Probably less in cheaper stores. But I mean, if you bought it at drugstore or department store, the average Barbie might have been $10. But I don't know about these dolls when they came out. I'm just curious. I'm gonna guess maybe $20. That's my guess for these. I'm not sure though. So I hope you have enjoyed these two dolls today. This friend of Barbie and this other big friend of Barbie, Christy. And I'm just glad to have her back and interesting to take her out of the box. So with that, I want to thank you for watching today and have a great week. We're almost done with January, everybody, and it's been a pretty mild one here, so I've been thrilled. I've got my spring countdown going on, and we're down to about 53 days. So everybody take care, have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.